Jackson said.
Oh, because what, Mumbles? He's like,
I'm gonna play it for you like 20 fucking times, and you're gonna have.
Okay, I'm sorry. I was not aware that this was.
No, that's okay. It's a new game. You've never
okay.
done it before.
No, you know,
Well, in fact, let's say Violet. Hold on. Violet played in hour number 1. Violet did like the game.
Very engaging.
Yeah.
I've of course heard Jesse Jackson before, but I guess I just hadn't noticed how, as Yakov put it, mumbly, or JCC, I forgot, that
Love that.
Is he drunk when he's recording these things, or
Well,
is this the way he talks?
No, like you said, he's dead. You don't have the opportunity.
Idea like people who knew him saying, "Oh yeah, I was with him. He was perfectly fine."
Well, I can tell you, Jesse Jackson absolutely did drink as to how much.
Really? Were you drinking buddies?
No, I've never met the man.
Okay, gotcha.
I have never met the man. I've heard tape of him. I've seen tape of him, but I've never met the man. Come on up and talk about anything you want. We encourage you to do so. Let's take a look at our next news story.
Time, Steve, I want to promote my new DVD.
You know what? I think it's fine. And let me just give the old those of you that do not give Benjamin 5 minutes to promote his new DVD. We encourage you to be bold, brave, courageous. Raise your hand. Come on up, and you too can have a fresh 5. But since nobody's doing that now, hour number 2, you get a fresh 5 starting now.
Well, available now wherever fine DVDs are sold. And 50% off with the code Uncle Steve is my new DVD. How to live in an Islamic country that you will need very soon when Muhammad becomes president. Or if you're in the UK, you're already halfway home. But or Germany. So just to prepare you for that eventuality, I have prepared a DVD. It will cover all the topics you need. Now, one of the ones that didn't cover it in the first hour is how to go on a date with your 10-year-old wife, the woman you want to be your second wife. Now, this could be on with their current wife and next wife. So we touch on little things you can do to kind of cut the tension and ease the conversation a little bit without alcohol. You have to do this without alcohol, just to be clear. And that's really the hardest part, is to have that conversation without alcohol. But yeah, if you are contemplating living in an Islamic country, which if you're in any of the Western countries today, you already are, whether you know it or not. Now, one of the things we cover is what to do if you want to leave Islam. Now, the DVD comes with a cyanide packet. The simplest thing to do if you want to leave Islam is just open the cyanide packet, dip your head back, pour that thing right down your pike, and you will have left Islam. Other ways to do it are to stop praying 5 times a day, and then your friends will kill you. That's a little messier, and it kind of leaves a stain on your friends. So, save your friends the time and effort and trouble, and just use the cyanide packet enclosed. Now only $19.99 today. Everywhere fine DVDs are sold. You, Steve. Thanks.
Thank you.
I got a question. Why are we in the 1990s? Like, isn't there an app you can download? Like,
oh, listen,
the market you're targeting with DVDs is like 65 plus.
We're going to be in the 1690s. You're going to wish for the 1990s.
on stage like a fresh five, just unmute and say your first name. Okay, if you're in the audience and you want to come up, please do. We'll go to our next, somebody wants to come up. Good, the new speaker, I love it. We love the new speakers. Is it, hi, is it Moose or Moose Russ? What is it?
This Monsav.
Oh, I'm so sorry, my glasses are not on. Monsav, it's a pleasure to see you. How are you?
I'm good, man.
You get a fresh five, baby, go.
You should have ran with Moose there, Monsav. You should have.
I recognize the voice. Yeah, go ahead, Monsav.
No, I just logged in. I guess you don't like me to speak about other people, but
No, actually, we are like the Constitution. We are a living, breathing document. It is okay now to mention prior speakers. You can engage with prior speakers.
That I heard, I hope it was a joke, because that's basically hate speech. I mean, there's 2.4 billion people in the world.
Are you talking about Benjamin's new DVD?
Yeah, I hope it's a joke.
Go ahead.
But then again, making a joke based on ethnicity or religious beliefs and all that, that's never a good thing. So I hope we steer away. I'm not trying to tell you how to run your room, but you don't want anyone to come here and say, hey, I'm going to make a joke about Jews and all that, or Christians or Mormons or whatever. That's,
Well, that's a good point, and that's why I give the disclosure that you do not want Benjamin to have his fresh five. Do not raise your hand. Do not be bold, brave, and courageous. Do not come on stage. Yeah, go ahead.
It's a free country. I think everybody's allowed to their own opinion. I mean,
more people that speak, the less time Benjamin has to speak. That's just basic physics.
That's right. Well, I mean, he's allowed. It's just that kind of speech that just, promotes hatred. It promotes also. I travel a lot, and I've been in Muslim countries. Not enough that he's talking about. Yeah, people do marry more than one wife. A very small minority. So do Mormons in Utah.
I was just going to say they do that in Utah.
Yeah. The 9-year-old is really, really old. Prophet married a 9-year-old. That was like 1,400 years ago.
Yes.
I guarantee you that people in Europe and Germany and all that were marrying, kings were marrying young wives at 11 years old. If you do it right now, you go straight to jail.
This is true.
Idea about leaving, I'm talking about in those countries, if you do shit like that, you go to jail. Try to leave the religion, they're going to kill you, and that's again. So, whatever, unless you are in Afghanistan, I guess, but Afghanistan is a small kind of, they don't even do that. So, generalizing stuff like that, like, just have to, if you're mad at this, then you will have the Muslims talking about Jews in the afternoon, and then you have Jews talking about, the Mormons in the evening. That's just not right. That's all.
I appreciate that. Oh, go ahead, Violet.
I wanted to say, it was supposed to be funny and you didn't say anything before we got the new speakers. I just couldn't get to my mic fast enough to say.
I'm sorry, Violet.
Benjamin's comic personality, I wish he'd go back to his professor personality. The joke is supposed to be funny. That's very true. It's supposed to be. Yeah, but I kind of wish he'd go back to Professor Benjamin instead of Comic Benjamin.
Crazy. No, but I don't know if I have any minutes left. I'm going to leave my
Go ahead.
topic that I wanted to bring up is the latest poll numbers for the president.
I think he's at about a 66-67% disapproval rate, right?
Yeah, it's the pretty much at 32%. It's the lowest level.
Yeah, it's one third, two third. Yeah.
Yeah, of any president in history, and I don't know how we got. I mean, I know how we got here. I don't know how people have voted for this. I guess they are reacting to what they see, and it's not working for them. That's why the approval numbers are low. But I just wanted to say, I mean, this is painting a good picture for us going forward. I think the upcoming November elections are going to be monumental for the Republicans, which you already are hearing Trump talking about. Hey, every president, when they win the presidency, somehow the party loses in the midterm. That's not always true. Where's Scott? Scott, you can confirm that. Does every like whenever we have a president, like a Republican president, the midterms are
I can answer. Generally speaking, the midterms in the House, the party switches.
I think it didn't happen after 9/11. But it really, yeah, almost always.
And that's when President Bush had a 90% approval rating when he gave that speech before both houses of Congress that was televised. After 9/11, his approval rating was at about 90%. Yes.
That's true. That's true. So, kind of making that the loss in November would be palatable and completely normal that we lose, Republicans lose. It's already been the point of argument of the president. It's like, hey, it's completely normal. When you win the presidency.
Well, I am predicting right now the Republicans in the House have a three-seat advantage. It was four. And then one of my favorite Congressman Kevin Kiley in Northern California, he left the Republican Party. He is now an independent. In fact, I believe he's the only independent in Congress. But my crystal ball, my opinion, is that after the midterms, you are going to see a 20-seat switch. You are going to see the Democrats gain 20 seats in the House. But again, just my crystal ball, which has been wrong before.
Also, Bill Clinton, in 1998, in the midterms, I think he picked up a few seats.
Also, is the last president, and that was like 40 years ago, to budget. Forget about just a budget, a balanced budget. You know what I mean?
Yep.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody. Welcome to another edition of Ask Uncle Steve with the Mod Squad.
Well, Steve, Benjamin wanted to defend his honor. He was insulted.
Okay, we'll tell you what. I'll give you 2 minutes.
Come on,
No. I'm going to give Benjamin 2 minutes to defend his honor. Then it's time for what the hell did Jesse Jackson say? Go ahead, Benjamin.
2 minutes. Okay, well.
Or you can wait till after what the hell did Jesse Jackson?
No, I just need 2 minutes.
There you go.
I want to address the snowflake here. Sorry for you breaking your ears. I just want to point out that if it was wrong to criticize other religions, there wouldn't be any religions in the world because every religion seems to criticize the other religions. The Islams, by the way, if you're an infidel, that's a person who doesn't believe in Islam. The instructions are to kill you. Now, my instruction so far selling a DVD, I don't know if that's equivalent to killing you. I mean, I do include a.
You're not defending yourself. You're reselling.
I do include a cyanide packet in there, but that's a very specific.
It's true. You're not defending yourself. You're reselling.
Which is to help you, leave Islam safely and cleanly. But other than that, there's no dying at the sword. There's no defenestration of the gays, throwing from the windows. If you're offended by a little joke here and there, I don't know what you do if you actually read the text, the Quran that Mandami swore in on when he became mayor of New York. It says all kinds of awful things, and apparently you have no smoke for killing children and taking the sword to people based on their ethnicity or if they don't have a religion. No smoke at all for that you have. But for me, making a small joke and trying to sell, trying to put the dinner on the table for my family with my DVD, and you have nothing but smoke. You think it's the worst thing that ever happened to civilization. You think the wall crumble. And,
It's not the contents of. It's the ill-formed.
And I also noticed
You are not
I
that
noticed
funny.
the accent change as well. But Benjamin, thank you. And now it's
you're
time.
welcome. You're welcome.
Okay. And now
Remember,
it's
I'll
time
go
for.
free
And now
to
it's time for
propose
what
the
the.
pop rock.
I think his
My
rant
DVD
deserves a
All right. You got it. You asked and you were still risen. And now it's time for what the hell would Jesse Jackson say? So, Legalist, you're going to get a fresh 5 after we play the game. But Legalist, would you like to play what the hell did Jesse Jackson say? Legalist going once, twice. Would you like to play the game or no?
I'm just trying
Okay, that's
what it is.
okay. Okay, it's very simple. Do you want to play the game? Yes or no? If you want, you can listen. You can listen. You'll listen in reverse order. Let's Smurf. Smurf, you'll get a fresh 5 in a bit. But right now, would you like to play what the hell did Jesse Jackson? Smurf. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, very good. Okay, so Smurf, here we go. Listen up. What the hell did Jesse Jackson say?
All right, here's your very first clip. Good luck, everybody. Let me hasten to say today.
It's very clear. He said, let me hasten to stay today. That means hasten is.
Yes.
Very
Yes.
good, Smart.
Once again, when we played in hour number 1, Violet got it right off the bat. Let me hasten to say today. Man, the guy got to make these first ones tougher. Very good, Smurf. Okay, we will come back to you for your fresh 5. Hang on just a second. I got to queue up the second to the last one, 17:08. Hold on, please.
I think we should play what did Bobby Boucher say?
I'll check into that. Okay, very well. Let's go to Andrew. Andrew, would you like to play what the hell did Jesse Jackson say?
No, I have to leave the stage. Sure.
Oh, okay. Sorry about that. Let's go to Monsef. Would you like to play what the hell did Jesse
I'll
Jackson say? Okay. So here we go, Monsef. It's on you. What the hell did Jesse Jackson say?
Tim and Walnut, you're on 97.1. Don't finish house.
What the hell did Jesse Jackson say?
We built his house.
No.
Okay. I didn't get it.
That's okay. That's okay. This is a tough one, y'all. This is a tough one. Okay, so let's go to Paul. Paul, would you like to play what the hell did Jesse Jackson say? Paul going once. Paul going twice. Okay, Paul doesn't want to play. Benjamin, would you like to play what the hell did Jesse Jackson say? Benjamin going once. Benjamin going twice. Okay, he doesn't want to play. Let's go to Benjamin. Would you like to play what the hell did Jesse Jackson say?
Give it a shot. I'll give it a shot.
Okay, here we go. What the hell did Jesse Jackson say?
Now, come on. Next.
Tim, a little clue. The final word on this. Is he Asian?
Wait a minute.
Was he doing an Asian character this weekend?
Hold on a second, guys.
Tim and Walnut, you're on 97.1. Don't finish house.
What the hell did Jesse Jackson say?
Yeah.
Sounds like a tap out.
It's something like.
Benjamin, are you tapping out?
I don't tap out. I don't have that option. I didn't quite put the words together. But then he pointing out that best way to ruin your family is to cheat on your spouse, like Marlon Luther King. I think that's what he meant.
No, well, hold on. We're coming around. Alfonso, Nebul, coming around. Alfonso, would you like to play what the hell did Jesse Jackson say? Alfonso going once. Alfonso going twice. Okay, let's go to Reverend Scott. Would you like to play what the hell did Jesse Jackson say?
I would
Reverend
love
Scott.
to play, yes.
Here we go. What the hell did Jesse Jackson say?
Now, come on. Next.
Tim, a little clue. The final
Here's your
word on
clue.
this.
Keep playing the person answering.
I know.
Right, that's exactly right. Don't finish house.
There you go. Reverend Scott, what the hell did Jesse Jackson say?
Let's go.
I just
Played it.
I'll play. Tell you what, Reverend Scott wants to play one more time. Here you go.
Yeah.
For example, let's go. Let me take you to the Ronald Reagan Library. See, there's that inclination
Hold on.
to say.
We'll get it.
Really, you should.
this house.
No, come on.
You keep playing the person.
I know.
I got it.
Totally bored of Drake.
Right, that's exactly right. Don't finish house.
There you go. Okay, there we go. What the hell did Jesse Jackson say? Yes, I know it. You know, I'm doing this for the first time. I'm working
Okay,
things out. It'll be better next week, I promise. Reverend Scott, what the hell did Jesse Jackson say?
I don't even know. Uncle Steve, this is a fascinating game. It's what I love about my Uncle Steve. My Uncle Steve takes risks.
That's right. I take risks, and I'm open to them. JCC, would you like to play?
If you can play that clip, I have no idea
I will do my best. Here we go.
Tim and Walnut, you're on 97.1. Don't finish house.
There you go. JCC, what the hell did Jesse Jackson say?
I have no idea.
No, that's. Let's go to Yakov. Yakov, would you like to play what the hell did Jesse Jackson say?
Yeah, the first 3 times you played it, I thought he said we built this housing.
I'm gonna play it again for you if you want to play.
Yeah, one more time, sure.
Yeah, no, it normally takes at least 20 times before somebody gets it right. Okay, here we go. What the hell did Jesse Jackson say?
Man, no friggin' clue.
No friggin' clue. Tim and Walnut, you're on 97.1. Don't finish house.
What the hell did Jesse Jackson say?
It's not we built this housing, so I don't know. I'm wrong, right? The Reverend.
Yes, you are wrong. No. Okay, Violet, are
I'm
you
ready.
Violet, let me set it up. I'm trying to get the criticism down to the minimum as possible. Just got to set this up right. Okay, what the hell did Jesse Jackson say?
Frank in North Hills, you're on 97.1. Don't finish house.
There you go. What the hell did Jesse Jackson say?
If you don't finish high school,
Yeah!
How the hell did you get that?
Violet! If you don't finish high school, that's right.
it's still, I mean, your senses don't increase exactly, but you pay a lot more attention to the input from them than a sighted person does, is my theory.
But then
So I'm just
also
used to
Violet's
tuning
heard
in.
it about 15
Oh,
times
yeah, that
before
too.
she guessed. Yeah, right. And she also heard other people get it wrong. So
Yeah, I heard the hive part, but I didn't.
yeah, no. Yeah. Well, thanks for playing. What the hell did Jesse Jackson say? I show next in my queue. I show Smurf and then Legalist. Smurf, good morning. Welcome to the show. What would you like to talk? Smurf, going once.
To this room for only one thing.
I know, to talk about where I live. Yeah.
I want to dock you, Steve, so that all your
Utah's away,
admirers
baby.
can come to Woodland Hills and stalk you at all the select attractions. You know what I'm going to ask. In the section, you have a choice between the ass that you know,
Right.
and Nithya Raman, who is the ass that you don't. And Nithya, of course, is famous for allowing the most violent homeless to set up tents inside public schools.
Yeah.
And Mayor Bass is, I'm not even going to go into it. So if you, and I'm done speaking, if you are forced to choose between one of those two devils, which devil are you going to vote for?
Well, I don't like the binary choice because I'm forced to choose between those two. I got to tell you, man, I'm going to write in Rick Caruso. For whatever reason, he chose not to run. I mean, if he would have put his hat in the ring because he spent $100 million of his own money 4 years ago, and then he decided not to run this time. But if he would have run this time, forget lights out, he would be far and away it. I'm writing in Rick Caruso, even though it's a loser. I'll tell you this, I hate Mayor Bass. I can't stand. I don't like what she's done with homelessness. I don't. like what she did with the fires, the way that she's handled crime. I don't like the way that she's handled the budget. I hate Mayor Bass. That's my best answer I can give you, sir. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead. Yes, I've driven out to both of them at least once in my life. And for those of you that don't know, Palmdale and Lancaster is in the upper desert, about 15 miles north of Los Angeles. Palmdale is first, and then Lancaster's about 12 miles after that. Yeah, compared to the 14 freeway. Yeah. I'm always honest. I never. The answer is no. The answer is no. I think you add to the content. You add both to the entertainment and educational issues in the show because you bring up stuff that nobody else brings up. You also bring it up in a very heavy add to the show. Now, maybe the rest of the mod squad differs. We can ask them if you want, but this is still your first ride.
Is you can easily buy thousands of empty acres of Palmdale and Lancaster for no money. Literally, for the price of one house in your neighborhood, you can buy thousands of acres.
Well, especially if there's no water pipes or natural gas pipes going to the land. Yes, that's true. Yes.
So the answer is, I expect it out. You could build studio apartments for the homeless for $100,000 each there. And so the obvious answer is for the county of LA to build 100,000 little tiny studios and give those 100,000 studios in Palmdale to all the homeless.
Yeah, no. I'm going to nix that. I think that's 10 times too much. $10,000, but can't you buy like pre-made 10 by 10 aluminum structures that you can just build right there for $10,000? You know what I'm talking about?
Your argument, but this is my scenario, and the difference between you and me is I am more generous and altruistic.
Okay, got it.
So I am conspicuously saying I want every LA homeless to live in a nice studio apartment for $100,000.
Okay.
But all of those studio apartments should be located in Palmdale and Lancaster.
Yeah.
And what that means is, I'll land my plane. Yeah. Under my plan, the standard of living of the homeless is at least a triple, because living in a home is better than living in a tent in Woodland Hills.
Right.
But obviously the people in Woodland Hills benefit because people in Woodland Hills will keep getting stabbed by homeless under my plan. And then finally, and I'll land here, all the taxpayers of LA benefit.
Every time I go in there, he attacks because Trump's doing so well. It's hysterical. He's so bitter.
Yeah, he was reaching yesterday.
Some more. By what metric? By what measure is Trump doing great? I'm in the dark.
Yeah, like a good indicator here is just kind of like how the world is seeing the conflict. Not going to get worse before it gets better. It's already past it's like the off-ramp.
Yeah, off-ramp. Not a victory lane, an off-ramp. Why are you looking for an off-ramp? I thought you said Trump was is a guaranteed victory for Trump. They're going to have a regime change.
No. I'm totally in favor of that. In fact, when I first suggested this, last year, I said throw them all into Death Valley. Okay, you're being a lot more gracious by doing Palmdale or Lancaster. But yes, I mean, if the homeless have a right, I don't think they do, but if they have the right to pitch tents in our public parks where our children play and on the sidewalk where people walk and have businesses, then we should just put all of those tents, pick them all up, give them a free bus ticket out to Palmdale or Lancaster or Death Valley, and let them set up shop there. And they've got, like you said, thousands of empty acres, and let them set up their tents there. I couldn't care less. You know, there's a good 60, 75 miles away from me. They can all be together. They can all shoot their heroin and morphine and fentanyl there. They can all die in their tents there, and then we can, take care of it that way. But I completely agree. Get them all off the streets in Woodland Hills, the San Fernando Valley, Van Nuys, Los Angeles. Give them a free bus ticket out to Palmdale or Lancaster. Absolutely. I totally endorse that. Thank you, Smurf. And now we have Sue. Sue, good morning. Pleasure to see you on the show. Let's talk
Good
about
morning. I gotta give a retort to that. That's a real pipe dream to Smurf.
Oh.
I read the rain in a teacup. I read the wind in your hair. On the broken sidewalk. Got in the grove.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Miami, Florida. Enjoy the breathtaking beach scenes, clear blue waters, and vibrant energy. This is the beauty of Miami. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Miami.
You get 20,000 more votes. How are you going to overcome this large lead? How do you? You got 20,000 more votes than you in the primary. How are you going to overcome this large lead? How do you saw affordability in the federal? CTU is a Puerto Rico organization that preys on the innocence of the youth.